sorry. Okay, so Sanchin, a lot of time, you know, we work a lot in karate from punching range. So essentially, those punches, you know, a lot of our stuff is done from this range. We like this. This is our cap here. We feel comfortable here. We feel happy here. However, when I cross-train with a lot of the Kung Fu styles, the range actually closes in much closer here. More akin to what we would find in pummeling range, right? So what we'll do to start today is just a little bit of pummeling. So Les down with a wrestling background, he knows it. So we're going to shoot underneath the armpit. This one's going to be controlling the sense of Les's elbow here. I want to fight for the underhook with my left hand here by coming under his elbow. He does likewise to me. And then we come here. We're nice and solid. I've got connection here. I've got connection here, chest to chest. I shoot this one inside with my look there, collect. Shoot this one inside, look there, collect. Okay. Start off on the spot, and then what we'll do as you start being comfortable, we can add just a little bit of resistance there. I'm trying to hold my ground, says the ledge, trying to hold his ground, and now we're just moving around, feeling each other's body weight a little bit. I try to stop him a little here by using his elbow. He fights his way through, he gets it, that gives me the opening here, okay? So starting off, we're just here. As you get better, start to increase a little bit of resistance, add a little bit side to side, a little bit forward back movement, and just get some flow going with that, okay? I don't want to stay here. If I'm here with 50-50, says Les better than this at me, he's going to take me down. What I want to do, ideally, is end up in this position here. Okay, now, when we come to Yoi, we come here, right? Now, what I want to do is come to Yoi. We get that underhook here, we fight for that other underhook. I join my hands behind, I put them right on the tailbone, and I'm going to do that. And I'm going to get my chest nice and big. So we start from this position here. I shoot my underhook. I'm just guarding his head in case he tries to headbutt me here. These hands link on. I shoot them down. I shoot my chest forward, and all we're going to do is walk it back to here. Okay, where we end up in a higher mountain, and then we can do stuff. When we go down, don't splat your partner. Okay, what I want to do is pinch him with my knees, because equally I don't want him to escape. I do time as I take him down, he can start shrimping, he can start getting away from me. So as I come here, I shoot my underhook, I post that head in here. These hands, I grab my little finger here. I come to my Yoi position, I squeeze downwards to break his posture, my chest goes forward. I step outside, pinch my legs inward to ride down gently. I want it to end up here. I need, look, as soon as I break his posture, I've got to go. Look, I've got to go. I'm up, he's down. But what I don't want you guys to do is, as he's going down, I don't want you guys to leave here, because if he grabs me, takes me with me, and now I'm in his world, and it's a shitty world. I don't want to do that. What I don't want is them to have any point of attachment on me, so that as they're falling, I go with. If my head is over my hips, this is bad for me. So I need my hips in front of my head to do that. It's all about what we're doing with our weight. Even when you come Yoi, when we come to Yoi, our weight comes forward, right? But our head don't go forward. Right. I leave that tandem behind, no good. Base is gone. When I come here, I'm here. So even if I do get pulled, I go. I don't go like that. Okay. So we've been doing a lot of sleeve grabs with Sensei Les earlier. Let's look at collar grabs or neck grabs. I like to do a lot of stuff in OP, summer clothes, grip, winter clothes.
Yeah, just like show your muscles.
I like to get naked. Grab naked stuff. So what we're going to work on is this and this, or this and this. And we're going to work some stuff off on Seipai. So this kind of like weird class hand position. Usually we do it double arm wrist grab. We do that, we do that, we do. I don't like that. I don't like that. It doesn't make sense to me. Sensei Les is going to grab my neck. Yeah, I don't like that. That sucks. He can punch me, he can headbutt me. We're going to work two things here. As he comes, I'm on fast. I see it coming, and all I'm going to do, this part of Seipai, I'm going to come in exactly as we just did on the tailbone, but this time I'm going to come around his ribs. This is assuming I'm faster than him. We're going to do for one, for where we're slower and we're a little bit crap at it. Okay, but the first one we're good at it. He comes here, I'm going to come under, I deviate that. This time I come to the side. My ear goes on his lap. This is important. I don't come here, guillotine me, headlock me. This sucks, I'm dead. I need to come here, guillotine me, headlock me. Now it's difficult for him, right? Because I'm blocking his shoulder blade with my ear. This one comes in here, I use my high top. This time I come here. Sensei Les, can you just hum for me a second? Hum? Yeah. That's what I want. Okay, so as we get that point of connection, I come here, I come here. I pull towards me, I drive my shoulder in, I drive my head in. At that point, I sink that all down, he starts going. That's what I need to get for now. So super slow, we're here, he comes to grab, I want you to push that out of the way. I level change, I come here to his lap. I come here, clasp my hands. Put him in tight, no space between my hip and his hip. At that point, I apply pressure, and now his balance is displaced. We'll go on to the next bit next. Coming round, right? We're not getting much pain out of it. Now, if I'm nice, I use the forearm. I'm comfortable, but you know, you're gonna wear that, right? What I want is I want to use the high toe, and when we do high toe, who's been told high toe to strike here? Nobody. Good. You'd be surprised how many people do. High toe, we want this, right? This bone, not this nerve plexus, which hurts me more than him. So when I come here, I want my bony part of my wrist, and I want to find his rib. I don't want to find the gap between rib and hip. I want to find rib, so that as I pull, I squeeze that rib and I drive him forward. I need his body doing this. Okay, I don't need him leaning. I need him folded for this to work. Okay. Now, important to note, this isn't a defense from the punch. I know some of you guys are trying to intercept a punch by doing like that. Man, that ain't gonna work. You got to die. You got to die. This is for when someone's like doing that. So someone comes to grab that collar, I'm like, oh no, you don't. I'll come here. Now what we're going to do, we get that point, I break posture. Now what we're going to do is this. Step behind, this is my Seipai now. I drop. Bit of pressure on him still. And then from there, we can figure out what we want to do next and get the hell out of there, okay? But, so once we're here, I've got the pressure in. Once I feel his posture is broken, I step behind that leg and I do this part of the cup. Only difference, I like to bring that knee down. Once he's on the floor, I'll use that floor. So I can put my weight through him rather than lay it on him. Okay, you're up for one more. Comes in, boom, push. This is important. From there, reality, I drive hard into this. Boom. Don't do it on each other. Here, break the posture. Once I feel that posture broken, step behind. My ear's still in place. At that point, I should be able to support him with one knee. Comes down, my weight comes out here. At that point now, we can go into other stuff, okay? As soon as I feel anything come around my neck, I need that. This is important. The internet tells me to keep my shoulders down. You people. Keep my shoulder down, he gets my neck, he beats me up, I die. Internet. He grabs my neck, I get that shoulder up, it's hard for him to pick on me now. Okay, this is why my shoulder comes up. It's important. From here, I'm going to strip that off to here. Okay, from there, I'm now going to drop to this position. And now figure stuff out from there. But essentially, what I'm going to do, as soon as I feel any threat come towards the neck, I want to do this. If he establishes that, he's got a strong position, I still do that. Hold as strong as you can. He's going to come with me, but if I go with a little bit more violence and I come to this part, sorry, I was tickling you there. I come to this part, right? I come to this part of my Seipai. So I strip, I grab, and that one now, I can do stuff, all right? Once I have it there, I now want to do that. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. One more time, he's here. I want you guys to strip, if you can, roll that as you strip it so the elbow's up. From that point there, I put my titty on his elbow and I drop to there. And now we end up back in this position where we can do nice things. But the main thing I need is that. If I'm cool as shit and it works out right, I can do that. This doesn't always work, but when it does, it's wicked, especially for the internet. But it depends how they fall. They will not always fall like that. It will depend. So we have to know what to do when they do get down there. Ideally, super simple. I go here, boom, he goes down. Okay, I've messed it up. All right, no problem. I just want to try to keep him just on his back, so it's hard for him to get up. If he goes to get up, I can do jiu-jitsu and stuff, but in reality for the street, all I need to do basically is get chest to chest. He starts to move, I keep chest to chest, I keep a degree of base here, all the while I'm doing stuff. Yeah, you might as well. You might as well. Right, so option one we had, like, he comes in, when we come in. Okay? Option two, we would crack at it, we did that. Option three, he's here, but I don't want to do that, I want to come here this time. Now, I come here, so I have my ear on his shoulder, like we did last time, but the difference being with the previous technique, I was under, right? This one's going to come over. I'm going to make my Seipai grip. We're going to do a whole session on this Seipai grip today. Okay. I come here, I drop my weight down, and I'll push my head into Jeremy's head here. And then from there, I can just start sticking nasty things into him. Now, the previous takedown we did, where we stepped behind the shikadashi, that shit's still relevant. And now we can come back to, where's my guy? Yeah. We come back to here. We come back to here. So this is my way. Okay, so they've got, we can work from, they've got the neck, or they're reaching for the neck, whatever you want to do, but I want to end up here. Okay? This one, you're going to slam in hard. Don't do it. Reality, we slam in hard. I clasp my hands, I squeeze. Watch this leg. I come there. I'm not going to choke him out from here. What I want is that. Sorry. Again, guys, it's that. We're not breaking a double hand grip. If I grab you with a double hand, we don't need a cut.